Good day. We're just heading out of the hotel now and down into the underground. This is the train station and the bus station underground, and it's kind of like a little shopping mall down here. Really good. There's a lot of really good food and drinks and other knickknacks and clothes and stuff. So I actually like this a little bit better than the actual mall. So it's nice to have it right by my hotel. And then this is a good way to get across the major intersections, roads. These guys just go right under the ground and then back up. So that's what we're doing right now, just crossing the main road, and it's about a 30-minute walk into Old Town. So yeah, it's another nice day. It's about 28 degrees outside and slightly overcast. It's a little more sunshine than yesterday, so we're just gonna head down the main road here and left up the way, and in a few minutes I'll check back in with you guys when we get kind of closer. See you in a bit. Now here's the type of street art I really like. This is more kind of the, I wouldn't even, maybe sort of the Banksy style. I know Banksy has his own way, but I really like this. So this is Old Town. See the nice old school narrow little cobblestone street or sidewalk, and then all the really close quartered buildings all the way along here. Kind of reminds me of the movies, or a lot of the old European places around towns. It reminds me a little bit of Prague. Prague's, I felt like the streets were a little bit wider there, but that real old ancient European feel to it, so I like it. So I'll just meander along here, and I'm just about 2 minutes away from the completion on my GPS. So we'll see where we turn up, kind of up and around the corner here. I think that just kind of marks the center of Old Town. So, if this isn't Old Town, I'd be surprised. It really looks like it. Really nice. Glad I came over here today. Had a look around. This is one of the highlights of Plovdiv, is the Old Town. And then I believe there's some ancient Roman ruins. There should be an old theater around here. It's fairly close, so we'll have a look. Oh, look at this. Wow. This is sort of where the GPS, I think, ends. It's right up here. So, street of crafts. It's supposed to be a craft street down that way. And here we go. This is kind of the center of Old Town. Let's wander up here a little. I don't know if I'd want it much hotter than it is. It's pretty close to 30 degrees again today. So, once you get out walking around, start to feel hot pretty fast. Here's little cafe. There's quite a few of them around, so if you get too hot, I guess you can stop and cool off. They've got some frozen slushy machines and ice cream, and if you're really into it, you can have a beer. Oh, and here's kind of a viewpoint up here. I think we're finally getting kind of to the top of this hill. I really wasn't, working a little bit too hard back home in Canada, really not getting out very much. Just driving around in my car most of the time. The only times I'd get out was with my dog Chuck, so he could get some exercise. It's really not enough. So that's kind of one of my goals, is just to get better shape. At least if I'm, minimally at least hiking around a little bit, it's better than nothing. And hopefully add some So at least some calisthenic type exercises like push-ups and stuff into my routine, just so that oh wow, and there it is, Plovdiv, from wherever I'm standing on the hill. Yeah, the higher up you get, the prettier the city gets. There's zero tourists. There's some locals up here, a couple over here smooching, and then just a couple people hanging out, relaxing. So yeah, really, really nice. Walk down kind of over this way. Oh, I see, I kind of got to walk down there first. So it's usually gripping on the way down with these darn sandals. There's no tread left on them. So I just got to make sure I go kind of slow when I'm going down. Some sort of an old fort or something up here. You know, you can see a lot of the old brickwork and whatnot for the formation of it. So I haven't seen any information, but this is definitely some ruins of some sort up here. All right, there we are. I'm gonna head back down and just see what else we can find. There's kind of a cool building down there as well, just straight down the hill. I don't really know how well my GoPro is picking it up, but something else old. Anyway, so yeah, we'll check back in a few minutes. I'm just gonna wander back down, maybe see if I can locate where those crafts are and get a drink, and then we'll wander over and try and find those Roman ruins. They've got to be somewhere near here, so I'll just recalibrate the GPS and we'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, so I've had a little bit of a refreshment, and now heading back down to sort of around the way here. The Roman theater is only about a 500-meter walk from where I am, so I don't think we're very far away. But yeah, just really nice to be in kind of the old part of town, or be in the old part of town. It's just really cool. You know, you can kind of just picture the old 12th century people going along through their days and their business, and on these little narrow streets, and you know, the odd horse and buggy, but most people on foot. Everything's all close quartered, so you know, you don't really have to walk very far to go see the butcher, or the, you know, the blacksmith, or the cobbler. Oh wow, look at that, it's really nice in there. It's from 1847, this building. Regional Ethnographic Museum. Yeah, look at that. You can see they've done some restoration work on this. These are all newer stairs, but definitely at the bottom, we'll walk down there in a sec here, but definitely down at the bottom, that's all, you know, the original. So we'll go walk down there. We've got 40 minutes, they said, before it closes. I should have maybe come a little earlier today. I'm not going to have time to get over to the Colosseum, so maybe I'll pop back over before I take off tomorrow and see if I have time. But let's go down there and we'll have a look. I'll just jump back in a minute when we get down the stairs. So here we are, standing on the stage of this old Roman theater. The amount of screenplays and, you know, music and any other kind of performances they did here, I'm sure it's a big number. Be nice to actually come here. You know, I'm sure they still do the odd performance here. There's still lights and all that for so I'm sure once in a while there's some sort of a performance. And it doesn't look like you're supposed to really go, well, maybe Just gonna sort of peek in here, see what we can see. Oh wow, look at this. This is all behind stage. So this is where the actors and stuff get ready for their performances. It's not much back here, but definitely really cool. So yeah, I just shot most of the footage in here from my camera because the guy said please don't use my GoPro, which is fine. But I'm leaving now anyway, so you know, if he's upset, he can get upset while I'm walking out. But yeah, there's the Roman theater. We've just wandered around. Very cool. So weird, the rules here, like you can film with your iPhone, but don't use your GoPro. Like, we don't want you to have too good of footage. You can have, you know, 1080p, but no 4K. We don't want to show our stuff off too nice here. I just don't understand. You know, I think they just kind of make the rules up as they go. It's mostly just for a money grab. But there she is. That might be my thumbnail for this video. Right there. Or... all right. Let's rock on to the exit. The exit's really cool too. Definitely worth it. So to get in here, it was 5 Bulgarian lev. So it's about 160 to the US dollar and about 125 to my Canadian dollar. So it's a pretty good value. It's less than $5 to go wander around here, and I mean, you can wander around as long as you want before it closes. I think it closes in a few minutes, but very neat. So I know it's going to be closed, but I'm just going to walk over to where the Roman Colosseum is. Maybe we can just peek in a fence, have a quick look at it. So this is the old Roman stadium, but you can see it's kind of been just built over by this more modern, you know, right next to Old Town part of the city. So I was gonna pay actually admission to come in here, but I don't know. There's not really much to it. There's just a little bit, so I don't really know why you'd want to pay admission to go in here. This is just the exit, but I'm not going to go in. It's not worth it. This is really, you can see the whole thing from standing up here. I just had to stop here along my way back to the train station and just appreciate this little area with all the street art. There's a whole bunch just right along this wall here. I've taken some stills with my camera, just my iPhone for now, but look at this. It's pretty incredible. This wall just goes on down this way. Wow, you can just see the images just jump right out of here. Whoa. And then up there's a hill with, you know, some more, you know, just graffiti and tags on the rocks up there. And then there's an entire mural painted on the wall just around the corner. There's a couple of them actually. This is really colorful. Took a couple photos in front of the rocks there. And then there's this whole mural here as well. Really cool. I love the dragon. And the owl, and there's a lot going on this one. And this strange round face with the funny jagged teeth. And the weird limbs, like his little tiny torso and his itty bitty little legs coming out of here, grabbing onto that. I love this stuff. And then there's another one kind of just around the corner here. This one's not as impressive. It's kind of neat though. Romance. Yeah, really cool. He's kind of cool. This kind of spooky looking clown guy with the long gangly arms and no neck. Something on the door there too. Ooh, something right on the door.